Hey, what's up everybody? I am back with another video and this one is for the Portuguese. I know we already have some good videos on the Portuguese that don't really need replacing, but at this point I just kind of want to finish my own series and do videos for all of the 22 civs. So we'll do Portuguese today. Yeah, it's a very easy civ. I guess a lot of people know how to boom this, how to play this. It's just gathering food and coin and age up, and that's it. There's not a whole lot to it. But maybe there's a few tips and tricks I can give you to help you optimize your Portuguese boom. So let's have a look at the deck. I have two decks, one for outside of natives and one for in the natives. I like to play with the infinite organ guns. It comes with these two shipments, one for attack and one for hit points. You do really need a hit points card because without it, your organ guns will die to one culverin shot, and with this, it will take two culverin shots. So you really need this. Other than that, I like to play with the explorers, with the extra hero and the war dog, to tank shots from the enemy units and maybe kill some artillery or whatever with a forward TC. You could also leave this out and maybe play with Vatorius and the extra 2 TCs. Send this before H5 and after, and you'll have eight town centers. However, yeah, if Vatorius has just been nerfed so many times that I kind of think it's just better to play with the Explorers. However, if you're maybe unfamiliar with this Explorer micro, or if you're not really using them well, then it might be interesting to go with the Vatorius instead. Other than that, I have the Dragoon range card. I actually prefer this over combat because I just like to keep the Dragoons in the back so they will die less quickly and stuff. So I kind of think the Dragoon range is better than combat. You could also leave this out and maybe play with the Infinite 15 2P if you would like, or some other shipment like stonemasons or yeah, whatever, an extra wood card or so. However, yeah, I just like to play with this Dragoon range. In the native deck, I leave it out and I use the cheap natives instead. Other than that, I have another deck for if you play without the infinite organ guns. In this deck, you would probably play with horse artillery or with a forward factory that's making heavy cannons, and then you ship the infinite culverins. In a deck like this, you actually do have space to put both the dragoon cards in and the two piece, so that might be interesting. However, I think yeah, the organ guns is just such good value this shipment that I think this is kind of what you should want to be playing with. Um, so yeah, other than that, I have a deck for the ordnance units with the church guard. If you send it, you will transform your crossbows into this sort of crossbow skirmisher type unit. And they're really cheap and then pretty good. And together with the pikemen, they only cost food and wood. So yeah, with a deck like this, you could probably boom with like 50 villagers on food, 50 on wood, and just put your factories on coin. And with the Vatorius, of course. You do not need Castador Combat or Castador Attack or something in this deck. So you actually have space for both the Vatorius and the Explorers. That's also really nice. So yeah, you could play it like that with units that only cost food and wood. But yeah, it's considered to be quite lame. With these cheap units, you don't really drain, so it's really a strong version of Portuguese. But yeah, if you are a true lamer, you should of course have a deck ready for this, and yeah, this is what it would look like. So yeah, but now we'll stick to just the normal deck, which will be this one. The card order that we'll be sending will be Economic Theory, Refrigeration, Royal Mint, the two factories, Sustainable Agriculture, the Church card, and three coin cards. So we have a pretty straightforward, easy build order. So yeah. At the start, we'll get like 200 wood. We'll start with some food crates, and we want to get hunting dogs right away. So we need to build a market and a house. So we might have to chop and mine for hunting dogs, or try to find some good treasure. So yeah, let's do that. For now, let's just get started.
I know these lands well.
So right away we try to manage our villagers nicely. It's a little bit hard to do in a skirmish like this because the game starts right away. In an online game, it's a little bit easier to manage this nicely. We actually found a wood treasure, so that's pretty nice. Let's get on to coin quickly and start building that market. Just like that. And we'll try to find some more treasures. We kind of want to find some food treasures right now that will help us age up quicker. So that's what we'll look for. This is a food treasure right here. That's really nice. All right. And just like that. Oh, almost. We can get hunting dogs. And let's build a house. Trying to do this fast, but not mess it up. I'm messing it up. Let's try to keep this hunt close always to the TC. Alright, so yeah, right now we'll try to find some more food treasures. Let's pick the deck. Yeah, like I said, always try to keep this hunt nice and close to your TC. Sometimes you might have to kill these hunts manually. So yeah, your villagers can keep on gathering. This is 75 wood. I kind of want to find food treasure right now. So we can maybe get a 13 villager age up in. That would be really nice. This is not it. There's some small one here, or 50 food somewhere here. This is the coin treasure, which we will pick up actually. So yeah, let's do that. And let's see, can we do a 13 villager age up? Was the Vil micro nice enough? Not sure. We did find a wood treasure and a food treasure. Yeah, I think we can make it. This is not too much out of time. So yeah, we'll do a 13 villager age up. If possible, you would like to go for this. Otherwise, you would do a 14 villager age up. But yeah, you kind of want to have this extra TC as fast as possible. So that's why a 13 villager age up would be preferred, because you would have one villager more as a 14 villager age up. That's also why with Portuguese we don't really skip H2. You could do that, but then you would have to do a 17 villager age up right now. They can basically skip H2. You'll have 1200 and 1000 upon reaching the second age, and then you can go to H3 right away. You will reach H3 a lot faster that way, but probably not enough to build back the four villages that you're behind already at that point. So yeah, we just I think it's just better to try to do this fast age up, be greedy, and try to just get up as fast as possible. So right now we will look for a nice spot for a second town center. Let me pause actually. We have a mine and a hunt in the back. We could build this second TC pretty close, but however, if you do that, you will later have to move a lot of villages forward to this forward hunts and mines. And that's not really what we want, because then all our villagers will be walking a lot. You can do it if you have like your third mine really close. This is somewhat close. Maybe if you put it like here, then it's quite alright. But you also would kind of want a little bit more hunt for that. So maybe in team games, if you have like 3 hunts close, or 3 mines close, and you have like what is it, a 3 or 4 hunt, like if you can get your third and fourth hunt in range of this starting TC, then you can build it close. But yeah, for now in a 1v1 that doesn't really work that way. So yeah, we could place our second TC here on the third coin mine, or we'll place it here on also the third or fourth coin mine. Or we'll place probably one forward here. So let's see if we can find some hunts or mines quickly. We're finding nothing right now. We're only on food because we don't have placer mines yet. So we're just gathering food right now. Let's get this hunt in because it's pretty close. Let's see, can we find that second mine quickly? This is the hunt. Yeah, the mine is here. So we'll build our second TC here. It's a little bit far. We could also do it here, but I think it's nicer to get to go this way. So let's do some more scouting and let's start getting some market upgrades now. With the 400 wood, let me pause actually. With the 400 wood, you can do a couple of things. First of all, you always want placer mines and steel traps, so that will leave you with 200 wood. The 200 wood, you can use it for either a church, a tavern, or amalgamation. And yeah, I think amalgamation is the best option out of those three. So that's what we'll be doing. But yeah, you could also try the church or the tavern if you would like. But then you would later have to like buy 200 wood to get amalgamation. Yeah, and that's not really what we want. If we just get amalgamation now, then we will get the tavern and the church up pretty quickly because we'll be aging up really fast. So yeah, I think this should be the preferred way to do this. So yeah, the next DC will be here and then here. Alright, and now ideally we would like to age in this starting TC. But yeah, that kind of depends on how far this walk was. Right now it was quite a distance. So yeah, we will see. We will see how this turns out. If it's better to age in the starting TC or in this TC. But yeah, ideally, if possible, we would like to age in this TC, so we can spawn more villagers on this hunt and mine. So yeah, for now it's just gathering food and coin and aging up, and there's not really a lot going on. Yeah, so always try to keep your hunts close to your TC. Like that. You can shoot a hunt every 13 seconds. After 13 seconds, because like if you shoot it again right now, nothing will happen. But after 13 seconds, you will it will be able to move again. So yeah, just try to do that every 13 seconds. Keep your hunts close to your TC. Yeah, for now we'll just try to age up nicely. Let's this wood treasure is taken by him. Whatever. We got the 130 coins, so that's fine, I guess. Let's see. I don't think we can age up right now. Well, we could with a little bit of idle time, but let's not do that. Yeah, so we will be aging in the starting TC. That's kind of what we want. That's why I'm also not choosing to age with a little bit of idle time there. But let's not get idle time on this one. Yeah. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's move some vills to this back coin mine. Maybe two to this one. So we'll have to walk this vills around less later. That's kind of what we want. So yeah, for now we will just be aging up. Also, because we have amalgamation and we do not have gang saw, right now we will just buy any wood that we need. Because we have a 0.84 on coin mines. On the wood, it would be 0.55 because we only have economic theory and we don't have gang saw, so it would be 0.55. 0.84 divided by 0.5 is 1.52. So unless this costs 152, which is almost never the case, it's now worth to just buy the wood. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, that's also something, you know, usually when this is at like 135 or 140, people think it's not worth to buy wood anymore. But if you know these numbers, then you will know that it's definitely worth just buy the wood right now. Because yeah, our coin gather rate is just so much faster, and you also won't have to move vills from the coin mine back to the TC to the trees and back again. You know, it's just a lot of walking around and stuff, and we kind of want to prevent that. We won't just be gathering at all times. So yeah, definitely just buy the wood, any wood that you need right now. We need one house, so that's why I bought the wood. So yeah, especially now when we'll get Royal Mint, because we actually do need another house before we will go up to the Imperial Age. Yeah, once we get Royal Mint, it's definitely worth to buy our wood. Just keep scouting with this guy, I guess. We'll play against Lakota. It's not a great matchup. I'm not really happy with it, but whatever. And at all times, try to keep this hunt close. Try to keep your vills. Prevent them from walking too much. Not more than needed. This TC is up now. So yeah, right now we'll just try to gather the 2,000 food and 1,200 coin. And as you can see, my vills start walking again and bumping into each other. So yeah, you need to sometimes keep killing these hunts and stay on top of it as much as you can. And that's really what makes the difference between a good boom and like a really good boom. Right now we will age in this TC, I guess. Right. I'll move a few villages over there. This last TC will go on this side. I do that on purpose. Because usually, and also in team games, when you put like the 4th TC, if you send it towards the native side, if you are playing natives, let's just say this is a team game and we are the guy that's playing natives right now. If you send the 4th TC towards this last towards the natives, then this TC will spawn about 10 villagers, which then go onto wood to chop this, and you won't have to walk any vills from your first 3 TCs that way. So that's a nice thing to do. So that's why I like to put the 4th TC on the native side, and that's why we started going out this way with our second TC. That's why this is our second TC. So yeah, right now we need to move some. Actually, let's put them on this back coin mine, and let's not idle the TC. So yeah, again, right now this is 0.99 on food or on wood. It would still be 0.55. 0.99 divided by 0.55 is 1.8. So if this is 180, unless this is 180, it's not worth to buy the wood. So yeah, we'll just buy the wood again. We will, however, right now get Gangsol. Not because we need it, but because we don't want to be slowed down too much with getting these next wood upgrades. So yeah, let's try to prevent this TC from standing still. Let's get these coin crates. Alright. Alright, so yeah, so this is looking pretty good right now. Just try to keep this macro nicely. We're heavy on coin actually. Let me put some more to food. Also these guys. Let's send another factory. Alright, so this is looking quite alright. We seem to have enough resources in this location. So we did spread out enough villagers, so that's always nice. Actually, do need a few more coin. So, yeah. Not out of the DC. Yeah, the macro is looking pretty good. I think this will be a pretty fast age up time. Oh. I guess we'll just age this one with a little bit of out of time. All right, let's go. So yeah, right now we will just try to get these wood upgrades as fast as possible. Like that. We'll shift click these to go onto wood. We'll also switch these to wood now. Because yeah, we will need about 4 coin mines. Right now we have spread out till 5, so we're not finishing all of them. But yeah, if you play Portuguese, we're aging with 1,000 coin. We're aging with 2,000 coin right now. You could also I'm aging. Let's see in this TC. I'm aging with the 2,000 coin. You could also age with the mercenaries, and then your overpop for your start army. Your 11 black riders will be a little bit stronger. So if you're and that's kind of a weakness of Portuguese, you know. The start army is not that good, so you could also age with the mercenaries and have a little bit stronger units at start army. However, yeah, I think it's just better to age with the 2,000 coin. So that's what we're doing. Right now we will get the church and the tavern. And we'll build more villagers. We want these upgrades. Also, we want to make sure we have enough resources right now to get our capital upgrades. So that's why we'll be on food and coin quite heavy, if possible. We don't want to move out too many villagers. Actually, we don't need this because we will be getting 2,000 coin. So yeah, let's right now build some more houses. Do not house ourselves, and so yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's get this capital up as fast as possible. So yeah, the age up time it's pretty much the fastest civ because you don't have to pay for town centers. It's this one or India. The age up times are really close, but I think this one was 1425 or so. So yeah, generally Portuguese is just the fastest civilization with aging up. But yeah, sometimes India can be faster actually, because I believe, what was it, in the India video I did a 1433. So it's, yeah, as you can see, it's like only a few seconds difference. So yeah, but Portuguese is the fastest. Let's send these cards actually, and let's prevent having idle villagers. Also, these guys are walking around a lot, but I do need this food. We want to finish all the 5 hunts. As you can see, we already need to start moving onto these mines, onto these mills a bit. Else we will idle the DCs, and that's not really what we want. So yeah, let's actually get off of coin. Could have done that a little bit earlier. We will not finish these. So as you can see, this one has 1,000, this one has 1,300. That's basically, we used 4 coin mines right now. We have 1,000 in bank, so yeah, we don't really need this much. We could mine actually a little bit more and get our what is it, mercantilism in quickly. So right now we'll just finish up these villagers, and we'll start making some sort of a base. Yeah, let's also set the town centers back. Also, we want to get this card right now. This church card. This one makes here. Wait, let me pause actually. Wait. Here, plus 24 for mills and minus 5 for the rest. So yeah, you could, you know, be like if you have a little bit more hunt than this, then you could, like, yeah, you know, be really heavy on, or even now you could really be really heavy on wood for a couple minutes and only then send it. However, I think it's also, yeah, just quite nice. I'm not sure how much villagers is the is like the threshold, you know. But I believe it's once you have like 40 villagers or so on mills, then it's better to send this card. So that's why we will be sending it now, because we will be on mills a little bit. So yeah, we will move a little bit the more villagers out to the natives. Right now this is 10. Yeah. All right, nice. And we'll start getting in these upgrades. Yeah, and also because we sent this card, we probably want about like yeah, like I said, well, at least 40 or so on food. Else why did we send it? You know? Else why did we send it? So right now we want about 40 villagers at least on mills, or something like this. And then it's basically worth. So yeah. We also start to build some FB. And finish up the rest of this base. We'll let it get to all these cards. Like I said, mercantilism, and now we'll stop chopping actually. I will make some sort of what is it? Really like that. Yeah, right now we'll just think about the base layout. So that's what we'll do. We're playing against Lakota. They will try to push us hard in the natives. It's a really tough start fight. We could maybe do well. Generally, I don't. Yeah, I think Port is kind of cooked versus Lakota. But yeah, maybe if we can wall it fast and we can play with some organ guns behind many walls, and I don't know, man. Maybe we can sort of do all right versus the Lakota player. But yeah, it's really a hard matchup. When you see this, when you green up into the game and you don't know what the enemy is playing, and you see Lakota and you're playing Portuguese, you're not really happy. Or just in general, when you're playing a team game and you have to play the natives and you look and your enemy is playing some Lakota, and right now you find out that you will have to fighting the Lakota player, then you're generally not very happy. But yeah, nothing we can do about it right now. So we'll just prepare to fight this Lakota player. We also want to start moving onto coin now that we have the upgrades. We have dropped quite a lot of wood, but yeah, we're playing a native fight, so I think it's all right. We have 6 food and 4 coin. I don't really like that. Kind of want a 5 and 5. Oh, we're still on funds. Let's stop that actually. Let's see. We'll build another plantation here. Why not? Why not? We will prepare something for here. Let's see. So we have a little bit good pathing. Maybe a little bit back like this. Let's see. Let's make it a artillery foundry. Maybe chop some of these trees. We have about 10 villages here. I'll probably move like 2 over to this tree. So yeah, right now we have all the upgrades, if I believe. I forgot this one, that's a little bit bad. RIP boom. It was so good until now. Yeah, basically that's it. It's a very easy boom. Right now we'll just stack resources and we'll wait and prepare for a start fight. But yeah, I mainly wanted to show that buying wood is really good with this boom. You do not get ganks on until you're in the 4th age. And yeah, like I said, if possible, you want to try to age with a 13 villager age up, and not. Yeah, 14 is standard, but if you have some good treasures like I had some 40 wood and 80 food, I believe. I believe that was already enough. Yeah, if possible, you want to age with 13 villagers. So that's also that's always what you should be aiming for. So you can be 1 villager ahead of 14 villager age up. So yeah.
Qual é a sua ordem? Construtora. Construtora.
We'll just build a base now.
Construtora. 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 Construtora.
As always, we'll try to be prepared for anything that he might throw at us. Of course, it's Lakota, so he might be doing something like a dog box or something. We should be scouting him right now. But it's a bot, so I'm not really gonna bother. Let's not have idle vills. We probably want to chop some of these back trees as well, because yeah, Lakota's start army is way stronger. They get these what is it? The dog soldiers at start, and just have and they overpop with these Wakina rifles. So yeah, their start army is way better. Which means we can be pushed pretty hard at the start. So we might want to place our buildings quite defensive. So we also might want to take care of these trees. We'll start upgrading some units. Yeah, let's see. Versus Lakota, we probably want to be playing Cazador, Hussars, and Dragoons. We don't really want muskets because muskets get destroyed by rifle riders. So let's not try to fight with musketeers, because that would end really bad for us. So yeah, generally a skirmisher, Hussar, Dragoon type combination is what you would want against Lakota. But let's see. We'll get these guys. We'll get these guys. We could also get like maybe the halberdiers or something, but yeah, I don't know, man. We'll also get the Uminkas. So whatever. I'm not gonna upgrade the halberdiers, but you could do that if you would like. If you like to play with halberdiers or something, then it's something you could do. We actually in the native deck, yeah, we have this card, so the halberdiers are actually quite good. And if you want some sort of heavy infantry in this matchup, I would say go for the halberdiers and do not go for the musketeers. But yeah, all of that it just depends on the matchup. Right now it just turns out to be Lakota, so yeah. I wonder how much forgetting this last couple of upgrades for a minute has hurt us, but we will see. I hope not too much. The scores should be pretty good. The Age of Time was really fast. It was 14-25. So yeah, you know this was a really strong boom. Of course, it's without Fetorius, so it probably won't be 220. But yeah, with Fetorius, if you try that build, you can definitely boom like what is it? 230, 240 maybe. It all just depends a bit on how your hunts are and stuff, and how well you'll boom the Civ. Of course, when you have Fetorius, you will send that first. You will send this Fetorius card first. They'll go Economic Theory, Royal Mint, what is it? Refrigeration, Royal Mint, the 2 factories, and they'll send the 2 extra TCs before you reach H5. You might have to get Mercantilism before H5 to get these shipments in. That's why also it's kind of a bit nicer to do that when you have like fur trade or something, where you don't need to send all these coin cards, because then you can send the TCs and this Fetoria's card. But yeah, the standard build order is just like this. So yeah. But now we'll keep spreading these fills out a little bit. We'll send a mortar actually here. We'll upgrade our units. And let's see, we'll get the advanced arsenal. We'll also do some arsenal upgrades. And we'll start doing the explorer upgrades on these guys, all of these. So yeah,
Correto.
Let's see, we want a little bit more coin probably.
Sim,
After this is finished,
assalariado.
move this guy back. This one is idle. Let's replace him.
Sim, construtor. Assalariado. Sim,
Alright.
assalariado.
So I think this was pretty good. This also has cleared up a little bit. Maybe actually let's chop this tree. Maybe we can fit another barracks in there. That would be nice. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna play with these guys. You could also get the halberdiers or whatever. Maybe it's actually nice. Let's actually get the halberdiers. So why not? We can, you know, if we're fighting for the trade line, we can send like 2 halberdiers or whatever, 2 halberdiers, and we can contest this trade line easier. Yeah, you don't really want to be doing that with a hussar or a dragoon or a castador. So maybe for that the halberdiers are actually quite nice. And then you can keep all your UMinkas in this location. So yeah, we'll just upgrade the halberdiers. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, our resources looking pretty good. Kind of want to keep chopping there, so let's move a few of these back.
Olá, camponesa.
So yeah, you also you always need quite a bit of wood because we will also get these church. Where is it? The church overpop. This one costs 2k wood, so you always need to don't forget that you still want this one. Because yeah, you really kind of need it at the start because yeah, at the start you're quite vulnerable. You're not really that strong compared to other civs, you know, like French or Spain or Sweden or whatever. They all have way more overpop. Maybe not Sweden actually, but British or many civs. So so you're quite weak at the start. So don't forget to get this extra 2k wood ready for that one. So yeah, now we almost have everything. We need this one, and let's start upgrading our walls. There's still 10 minutes to go, so we'll get another 15k. We'll need to spend about like 5k or so we should have 10k in bank. I think that's alright. Yeah. Yeah, right now we will just be doing some scouting. I actually made a mortar, I thought. Where's my mortar? Why is it way over here? Oh, he's already trying to kill it. Yeah, so this is a bit of a problem with playing versus Lakota. This explorer is way too strong. So yeah, that's why it's a bit of a difficult matchup. Let's see. Yeah, if he gets a dog box here, then we have these buildings. We have some in the back here. Can maybe stop some or do some fighting on this side. We have a little side thing going on here. Also with some TCs, that's nice to spawn our explorers from. We might, you know, when the fight starts, because these are in pretty good locations. I actually kind of want to keep these. So we could maybe spawn the explorers here if we wanted to. So maybe when the fight starts, you could delete this one and get it maybe, yeah, you know, somewhere close. That depends a bit on how this start fight goes and such. We'll probably set up quite defensively, so we can make some nice walls. That's basically what we want. We want like 4, 5, maybe 6. Yeah, we want a lot of walls versus Lakota, or maybe a little bit at the front here. And then, yeah, maybe with some organ guns or something behind 6 walls, we can clutch it out and we can maybe beat the Lakota player. But yeah, it's really hard because they're just super strong and they'll have 2, 3 mortars just killing our walls, and it will be quite terrible. We're actually, in a deck like this, we might have wanted stonemasons or something. But this is the native deck, so I don't really know what you would take out for stonemasons. Maybe this card. But it's also Hussar combat, so maybe not. But yeah, maybe you would want stonemasons, so you can somewhat try to combat the Lakota player. So yeah, maybe keep a deck ready for that situation. Right now we will just try to finish the last of these upgrades. And make sure we have some nice pathing everywhere.
Vou fazer.
Because yeah, the pathing in this game is just so horrible. You always need to pay attention that your units don't get stuck anywhere and stuff. That's why I'm also chopping this, because I know this game. You know you're gonna have a mortar here stuck here and such, and that stuff always happens. So yeah, let's try to be aware of that. Let's see if we have built everything. We did not finish our arsenal upgrades, but we still have time. Yeah. Right now we'll start to think about the starting army. He will have like what is it? 10 extra dog soldiers at the start and like 15 Wakina, because he will overpop with that card if he has it. 40 Wakina, same thing. So yeah, 40 Wakina and is it 14? I thought it was 15. But yeah, 40 Wakina and like the 10 dog soldiers. So let's see. Well, what will we make for start army? I don't think artillery is that good. Or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe we can do 4 organ guns. I don't know. 4 organ guns, and let's see. Let's make 8 hussars. And we already will get some black riders. 11, but I still want some dragoons. So let's make, let's see, we'll get 11. Then we'll have 16. Let's make a few more and then let's go 45 Castadors. So yeah, we'll go for this start army. Yeah, it's a bit of a blind start army. This guy is just for scouting. We don't want to be surprised by some dog box. Of course, right now we would be trying to find the fire pit. It would probably maybe be in this location if he's a bit smart, or maybe he has hidden it in the back like this. But yeah, probably it would be somewhere in this location, so we can try to scout it. We can try to find if he's making any dog soldiers. Yeah, that's basically what we would want to be doing. So right now let's just try to prepare a nice starting fight. Some more Castadors everywhere. But yeah, the starting fight is quite rough, and yeah, we basically want to have our stables up as quickly as possible, so we can reinforce the start fight with new units as soon as we can, because we will be losing. We are gonna get smashed a little bit at the start fight. So yeah, once we drop below 200, we want to reinforce the start fight as fast as possible. And if we can do that quickly, and maybe quicker than the Lakota player, because he might be, you know, microing. He might be microing other stuff or doing his buildings and stuff. Then maybe if we have the buildings up faster, we can reinforce the start fight quickly, and we might not take that bad of a trade. So that's what we would want. We kind of want to send up a little bit defensive, and that's what I mean. You know, let him come to us. We want to be defensive and throw balls and stuff, and we are not going to win the start fight, so we don't really want to be aggressive. So yeah, if he has to move his army and then also do the buildings up and stuff, that kind of would mean that we can probably get our stables up quicker than him. And do yeah, what I just said, reinforce the start fight quickly. Let's try to get some nice formations on these guys. Kind of want some hus to body block his cav, his X-Riders or dog soldiers. Depends on what he makes. And we want to back it up with dragoons on both sides. I will send these Black Riders. And we'll have a few organ guns, not too many, you know, because if he throws in his Explorer and he gets through, then we will take a very bad trade, so we probably don't want to make too many. But just a few, you know, then we can maybe get some good shots on his Wakina rifles if he doesn't really dive in to kill these. So that's what we'll try to do. Whether the Black Riders spawn here. Yeah. Yeah, right now we'll have one more shipment to send. Yeah, it's a little bit up to you. I think in this situation, you know, in a team game, I would go for the team card. If I'm having a lot of organ guns, I would start with this card or something, or it's a bit up to you. You could also start with the 2 Explorers, so you have the 2 Explorers ready from the start. Then you can maybe keep one to start building this 4 TC and the other one to maybe build a native or use it in the fight already. Yeah, it's a bit up to you. For now, I will just go with Kessler combat, Kessler and Musketeer combat. Why not? Or maybe the organ guns. I have a few. I will just go with Kessler combat. Why not? But yeah, that last card is a bit up to you. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, I always like to get advanced arsenal before the fight starts, you know, because else you will forget. Yeah, I will forget these upgrades, and it's just annoying to do them while the fight is already happening. So I would, and there's a lot of upgrades in them. So I would pretty much always get advanced arsenal first. And yeah, this last card you can either do the 15 2p or yeah, whatever you like. So yeah, right now we are somewhat prepared to fight the Lakota player. I hope with this start army we can sort of hold and yeah, sort of get a nice fight going. If we can get a lot of walls up and organ guns behind, then we might have a chance against the Lakota player. So that's what we want to do. We have 9 villages in the natives. That's not really enough. Let's move a few more in. And let's start getting these villages in nice locations. He's stealing our natives at the last moment. So yeah, villages in nice locations. We want a few forward to build some walls for us. Something like this. And score is quite decent. What is it? 220 almost. It's a little higher than I thought. Maybe missing the capital upgrade for a minute or so didn't hurt too much. Luckily, maybe with it we could have had 220. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, right now we'll prepare for the start fight. Mortar is way out of position, but it's alright because it's a bot and I've been talking. So yeah, we'll do this, and we want to get some walls up right now. Something like this. Yeah, right now we can sort of fight the Lakota player. Is we're fast. We have these stables up fast, and right now we can reinforce the fight. You know, 20 seconds was that? There was 20 seconds. It was maybe a bit slow, I don't know. But yeah, and then we can reinforce the fight with hussars and dragoons and stuff, you know, and then we can maybe 1 or 2 batches of halberdiers. Then we can somewhat hold the Lakota player and get more walls up and get more towers going and stuff, and yeah, and fight like that. So this was it. Right now I will resign. Pretty good boom. I did not have my Explorer of Mortar in location. Right now it is. We're finding the dog box, whatever. But yeah, something like this. So for the boom, what did we age? It was a pretty good age up time. We aged up with 1422. 1422. Yeah, really fast. Like I said, Portuguese is the fastest. I'm pretty sure this was faster than the India boom. I thought it was 1433 or so. We did have the 13 villager age up in the start. Like I said, we had a 40 wood and a 80 food treasure, and our villager micro in the start was nice enough. That's also why you really want to micro your villages in the start. If you do not do it and you just let them go AFK, and after that you will shoot a hunt and collect some resource, you will be behind 100 food at least. So yeah, you really must task your villagers onto the crates and get that hunt killed. Go as fastly as possible on it. Get your hunting dogs as fast as possible. Ideally with a treasure. And yeah, then you can definitely do a 13 villager age up. But yeah, if you're AFK at the start, you will never get idleless 13 villager age up. With a little bit of idle time, I believe we were at like 770 food or 780 food when we aged up. But yeah, I think that's quite acceptable. So yeah, we reached the third age quite late, but that's because we are aging so fast here. If you want to skip age 2 and not have this, but reach age 3 really fast, you could do it. But you're probably looking to do a 17 villager age up. You could go somewhere in the middle and do a 15 villager age up. Generally speaking, you'll have your second TC up 2 villages slower. So will already be behind 2 villages at this point. And yeah, I don't know. You maybe reach age 3 quicker. You have refrigeration quicker and stuff. But yeah, generally you will stay 2 villagers behind, and you will have the lesser boom. Yeah, that's why you want to age with 13 if possible. But standard is 14. If you don't have any good treasures, then just go for 14, and do it like that. Age up time can pretty much always be quicker than 14:30. Right now we played it quite nicely, so 14:22 is quite fast. I know if you have a 15-minute age up or so, it's quite fast, but yeah, like I said, you're playing Portuguese, so this Civ can definitely do something like this. 14:15 or so right now, 14:22, 14:30, something like that. And then yeah, the rest of the boom you saw. The score in the end, it was like what was it, 217? This one is always a bit off. It says 219. I believe it was 217 or 218, but whatever. Score doesn't really matter. You saw it was a pretty good boom. Yeah, like I said, spread these TCs out a bit to your far mines and hunts, so you don't have to walk as much. And yeah, like I said in the start, if you have like 3 or 4 hunts, if you can get like your third and your fourth hunt to your starting TC, then it might be nice to place your second TC really close and get those villagers out as fast as possible. But yeah, you will need to have good mines and good hunts to do that. If you do not have that, then it's probably best to do it something like this with your second TC far out, and yeah, ideally you want like your fourth TC towards the natives. That also goes for team games. So yeah, right now the game plan, yeah, like I said, we want a lot of walls, we want a lot of towers, and then maybe we can somewhat hold the Lakota player and drain him with the organ guns behind the walls. Just put them on a hotkey and move them back and forth a lot. With this card, they do not have to pack or unpack, so you can just move them really hard, go in, shoot, move back. But you will have to be careful of the rifle riders. They counter these guys, and of course also the explorers, the war chief. That's why you want a lot of walls and you want towers and stuff. And yeah, then maybe you can do somewhat alright. What's nice about the Portuguese is that we have 48 range mortars, so we can maybe prevent these TPs a little bit from going up and maybe deny him that bonus. That's a bit nice, but it depends a bit on how well we can protect our mortars behind our walls. So yeah, like I said, you just need walls. In this matchup, stone masons is really good. You should probably consider having a deck ready if you're playing against Lakota at least that has stone masons, so you can somewhat maybe hold the Lakota player. So I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.